Hello, people. We're back for episode 2 of our preview show for the Euros, basically. I have with me my usual guest, my usual host. Sorry, not guest na. Sorry, guest bola. I have with me my usual host, Nafis bhai. আমরা তো কথা বললাম আমরা চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিয়ে কথা বললাম. Let's now talk about the first loser or the finalist.
Let's say final.
না রে, ফার্স্ট লুজার বললেই হয়, সমস্যা নেই. আমার টিমই ফার্স্ট লুজার ছিল কিছুদিন আগে, বাট আমি তাও ফার্স্ট লুজারই বললাম, সমস্যা নেই. Let's talk about France. Another big team, obviously, another big team that we have to cover and also অনেকগুলা প্লাস্টিক ফ্যানদের জন্য this is their team this time because ওরা ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপ জিতছে কিছুদিন আগে,
and because they have Benzema as well.
And they have Benzema as well, of course. Let's as usual কথা বলি. Let's talk about the squad firstly. Daran, let me show the squad that France have brought for the Euros this time. You can see, right? Screen দেখতে পারো. আমি বলি হ্যাঁ. Lloris, Tottenham. Mainan, another player who has recently got into the spotlight because of his move to AC Milan.
He has been very good for Lille. He has been very good for Lille. Mandanda, a veteran player for the French team this time. Didier. Let's move to the defenders. You can talk about it, yeah? Okay. So first of all, we have the name of Didier, who is from Everton. Everton's first choice left back, and he's been very good in the Premier League. So I think Didier is a good choice. And then doubles we have here. Then Lucas Hernandez, Bayern Munich. He can play at centre back. He can play at left back. So a versatile player, and he's very solid. We saw him doing very well against PSG. One of the best individual performances I've seen this season. So Lucas Hernandez is in form. We can say that. Then we have Kimpembe of PSG, who is a good centre back, a physical centre back, who might do some errors here and there, but he is overall a decent player. Then Jules Koundé, one of the top prospects of Europe right now, linked to the big clubs, especially to Manchester United.
And বারবার ম্যানচেস্টার ইউনাইটেড লিংক বলে কোনো লাভ নাই ভাই. কাউরে কিনবে না, এটা তুমিও জানো, আমিও জানি. কিনবো না কাউকে বলে লাভ কি?
এখন লিংকের নামটা বললে হয় কি, আর ম্যানচেস্টার ইউনাইটেডের নামটা বললে হয় কি, আর একটু হয় আর কি, মানে একটু জোশ আসে আর কি বলার সময়.
ম্যানচেস্টার ইউনাইটেডের নাম না বললে জার্নালিস্টদের প্লেটে ভাত আসবে না, এটা জানা.
Exactly. Then Jules Koundé. Then we have Lenglet. I was very surprised to see Lenglet.
I was very surprised as well. Because he's been subpar recently. He's not been the best player for Barcelona.
He's been a bad player for Barcelona because Barcelona fans were legit pissed off.
Wanting him out. Absolutely. Get out of this.
Because he was Lenglet out type situation. So I was very yet to see him because I thought it would be Wesley Fofana or Upamecano. Upamecano was not in form, I know.
I was expecting Fofana. Fofana has been immense this season.
One of the best centre backs of Premier League this season. So I was very surprised not to see Fofana and Lenglet in the team. I don't know what's the reason. Then Pavard has been a World Cup winner.
We all remember Pavard for that beautiful curler goal.
He's been good for Bayern Munich as well. So Pavard is there. Rafa Varane, we don't have to talk about him much. He's one of the best centre backs in the world and very experienced as well.
May I also add, he has been linked to Manchester United as well.
Yes, but we are not signing him.
Not signing him.
I am a bit curious about Jules Koundé, but because there might be a chance to sign him, but I don't think we will sign Varane.
But let's not bring club here. আমাদের দুঃখ বেদনা শেষ. আমরা এখন কথা বলি, আমরা এখন ইউরো নিয়ে কথা বলি. আমাদের দুঃখ বেদনা কমবে তাহলে.
দুঃখ বেদনা কমানোর জন্য আমরা ইউরো নিয়ে কথা বলতেছি.
Zuma, another great player.
The good player. Let's not say great player. He's a good player. And
he's a good player.
Good addition to the squad. But I am very surprised not to see either of Fofana or Upamecano in the team. That's the thing. Instead of
আমি তাহলে মিডফিল্ডার নিয়ে বলি তাহলে.
Of course.
মিডফিল্ডার নিয়ে বলি হইলো কান্তে. আমাদের কান্তে নিয়ে বলা লাগছে না. We all know how good he is. He was amazing in the last World Cup as well. He is one of their best players. Lemar, he's another player who I believe experienced player who I believe also lost his way in the middle a little bit. Like Monaco থেকে মুভ করার পরে একটু কমে গেছিল, বাট মানে
he was at Atletico Madrid at some point.
Sorry, Monaco থেকে মুভ করে he was at Atletico Madrid. I think he still is. I think he still is at Atletico Madrid.
Yes,
তারপরে Pogba, ওকে নিয়ে তো বলা লাগবে না. We all know how he is and how good he is for the France team. Rabiot, another. Rabiot is a good player. Sissoko was a surprise. Sissoko was a surprise.
Yeah,
Sissoko was a surprise for me because he has not been as good for Spurs, but I think he is more of like a subpar experienced player.
Yeah,
and Tolisso, he's been good for Bayern, and he's an overall good player, a good addition to the team. Now, this is where I think that France have gone a little bit wrong. They have included more attackers than midfielders in a formation in which they employ 4 midfielders basically.
4 midfielders.
This is a bit surprising to me, but let's still talk about the forwards. Ben Yedder.
I'll add something to that because we are coming to the attacking part. Then we have Griezmann here who can play at number 10. So I think it will be like 3 holding midfielders or 1 destroyer and 2 holding midfielders behind Griezmann, and Griezmann will be at 10 and 2 strikers up front. So I think with that Griezmann addition, they'll the midfielder যে সমস্যাটা আছে, শর্টেজটা আছে, ওটা গ্যাপটা তো বেন ইয়েদার ফার্স্টে যেটা বলা যায়, বেন ইয়েদার হচ্ছে আগে ইয়েতে ছিল, সেভিয়াতে ছিল, then he moved to Monaco and he's done well there, although he growed his body a bit, he's been fat a bit I think, but he's done well. But I don't think he's like 90-minute player or something like that. He'll be there.
I don't think he will feature as much. Like he won't be a 90-minute player, but he will still be a bit part player for them. Now the biggest addition and one of the bigger surprises of this team, Karim Benzema. Great addition to the team.
100% their starter. I think if Deschamps is,
Deschamps probably wants to play him. That's why he's in the team.
He's in the team. So Deschamps is Benjamin is there. We do not need to talk about him as much. Then we have Kingsley Coman. He's been good for Bayern Munich, but I do not think he is a starter type player, and he won't start for France because they don't play as much as wingers we expect them to start, because it will be like 2 strikers up front. So Coman will be a squad player. Then Dembele, we do not have to talk about him much as well, but Dembele is a good addition to the squad because if he's fit, he's a good player. If he's fit and he's concentrated, he can shoot at both feet, he can play at both wings. So Dembele is a good squad player if they can utilize him properly. And we have the card here, Giroud, who should be the starter.
F1 card.
We talked about F1 and now we have the card. So Giroud would be a starter if Benzema wasn't there.
But he won't be.
He's already a World Cup winner. He's a good player. I would say he's a great player with his limitations. But of course, his presence will be a big thing for France for sure. So Giroud is there. Griezmann is there. World Cup silver boot winner, I think.
I think so too. Yes, that was him.
He was a silver boot winner. So France can expect goals from him. And he's been in a good form for Barcelona this season, scored 13 league goals and 7 assists in the league. So that was a good number for them. Then Mbappe should start beside Benzema, no questions asked. And we have Thuram. So Thuram, I think it should be Martial. It would have been Martial, as Deschamps said that if Martial was fit, he would have been in the squad. As he is in the squad, then it will be Thuram. So he's a squad player, and I think he can do good for France because he's new player and he'll be very motivated to do something well for the French team.
Absolutely. So let's move on to our lineups again. Last time we করলাম, এবারও করি. A second. Let me share the screen. One moment.
Yep.
You can see, right? Okay, so let's start. Amra obvious choice at the back. It's going to be Lloris. Lloris is still a very good and very experienced keeper. He's a for sure starter.
I would say it would be Mike Nan if Lloris wasn't there. But as Lloris is there, there's no doubt because he's the captain. No doubt he will start for. So Lloris is then back four.
Left back Dinia, another player who we know is capable of performing, and another player who we know will do well.
He has done well.
Yeah, you can play back four as well, of course. And then Hernandez, Theo Hernandez. Sorry, not Theo. I'm to bhai ulta palta kore fellam. Lucas Hernandez. My apologies. Lucas Hernandez is left center back or left back. He can play either of them, but he's gonna play left center back, which is what I believe, because that's the only way he probably gets into the team now, because he has been majorly overshadowed at Bayern as well.
But he's done well recently.
Yeah, well, recently. Varane, we know how good he is, and
no doubt he'll start.
No doubt. Pavard is probably going to be the right back this time around. We know how good he was in the World Cup, and we know he will do well. He will probably be their right back starting. Now we move on to the diamond, the midfield four.
I think it's a controversial opinion. It might be 4-2-3-1. I don't know, but I think it will be 4-4-2 eventually. Even if they start as a 4-2-3-1 as their first formation, but it will be eventually 4-4-2. I think.
Yes,
because Griezmann will be center midfield. Sorry.
I think so too. And then Kante is there, of course. Kante is always he's someone that they can count on.
Tolisso will be there as the connector, as the number 8. Pogba will be there as the destroyer for sure. Pogba does very well at 4-4-2 if he's occupied in that left center mid position. And
destroyer slash the deep lying playmaker in a lot of ways.
Deep lying playmaker, and Deschamps know how to get the best out of Pogba, so we can expect him to occupy from that left center mid position. Then we have Griezmann, who's been very good for France. No question asked. He will play at that number 10 position. Then there'll be Karim Benzema, who will be there to create the space for Kylian Mbappe and score goals as well. And there'll be Kylian Mbappe with his pace and with his overall game, France can actually win this competition.
Absolutely.
It's a very good combination.
It's a very good combination. I also believe so. আমার কাছে মনে হয় কি France team is so stacked that ওদের starting 11 যদি কোনো সময় fail করে, they can always bring in a backup option. And ওইভাবে চিন্তা করলে they are a good team. They're a very good team, and we can let's rate the chances. In fact, this is something we didn't do in the last episode, but let's rate their chances of winning the Euros. So how about I confidently say they have a 8 out of 10 chance of winning the Euros.
8 out of 10. I was exactly thinking that 8 out of 10, because you because you can never say anyone will surely win the title for sure. And we have many other contenders like Portugal, England, and many others. So Belgium can be dark horses as well. So it will be 8 out of 10. They are a champion team. They have already won a World Cup. They have been finalists in the Euro. So they have a great shot to this target, for sure. But let's say 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Let's say 8 out of 10. Yes, absolutely. So that concludes it. Another second episode for the preview show. For our preview to the show is done. We will probably be back next time with another team, another one of the big teams, and we will be discussing that. We hope you enjoyed. If you, as usual, if you have any queries or questions or anything, do ask us on the show, or you could ask us in the comments. We will try our best to answer them. And thank you so much for watching. And that's it.
Thank you so much.